Now we have the next question from budgeting, budgetary control and reporting. In a responsibility accounting system, which of the following cost is most likely to appear on the performance report for the manager of a purchasing department? So the purchasing department manager is responsible with the cost of material, not with the labor cost, not with the rent of machinery, not with repair of machinery. Production manager will check repair of machinery. Rent of machinery would be either responsibility of production manager or would be the responsibility of someone else. In a responsibility accounting system, for which of the following is the production line manager be held responsible? Production line manager. Production line manager is not concerned with the prices and rates. He could be concerned or he is concerned with the usage but not with the rate. He is relevant with the hours but not with the prices. So D is the right answer. What term describes the forecasting of difference between actual and planned outcomes? So we are talking about the future and implementation of action before the event to avoid such differences, which is called feed-forward control. That means performance between the budget and the actual result. Now, on the basis of actual result, we are making plan for the next accounting period. And now we will calculate the difference between next accounting period and the actual results as of now. So this is called what? Feed forward control. Again, the same question we have flat budget. If you are unable to find the answer of this question from the given options by using my concept of flat budget, don't worry. I think the answer of this question is slightly incorrect in the example. Then we have which of the following describes the volume variance. Volume variance is basically the difference between fixed budget and the flexible budget. Or we can say that volume variance is the difference between budgeted as a production unit and the actual production unit. But here units are not provided. So it looks more correct. Which of the following statements are correct? An adverse variance increases profit. Adverse variance decreases profit. Adverse. Favorable increases profit. Yes. Favorable variance arises when actual revenue is greater than the budgeted revenue. Yes. An adverse revenue will arise when actual cost is greater than the budgeted cost. Yes, it is correct. So the correct option is C. Sorry, D. Second, third, and fourth, not the first one. Okay, now he says that complete the table below by calculating the missing figures. Use minus sign where appropriate and put A into the table to denote adverse and F to denote favorable. Okay. Budgeted sales were, so cash sales were 4,800, but actual are for 3,800. So actual is less in terms of sales. It is 400 adverse. Cash purchases are 500 budgeted. Variance shows that 700 adverse. It means add back this value and actual is 1200. Credit purchases 35,100. Variance is 7,100 adverse. It means what? It means budgeted is lesser by 7100, which means 28,000. Labor cost is 2500, actual is 3200, we paid higher, so 700 worth. Capital expenditure budget was 8,000, actual is 6,000, so we have 2,000 favorable. We incurred less cost. 4,000 was budget, 200 favorable, it means actual is 3,800. So here we say that actual is 5,900, variance is for 50, sorry, actual is 48,000, variance is 5,900 favorable. It means we actually received more cash as compared to budget, so we can calculate the difference of these values, which is 42,100. Total receipts are what? 00364. These are 008, 1, 5, 5,500 favorable. To calculate the net cash flow, you have to deduct total from 46,300 to all the expenses. We will deduct from 46,300 to 500, 28, 25, 8,000, 4,000. So the net cash flow is 3,300. Or you are also required to calculate the total payment, so you can sum up all these payments. Payments are 43,000. You can add up all actual payments, 1,200, 35,100, 3,200, 6,000 and 3,800. You can add up the actual payments, 49,300. You can calculate the difference between receipts and payments. The net cash flow is 2,500. So here we have 800 adverse. Horizontally we have 800 adverse. If we will calculate vertically, we should get the same answer. 500 favorable, and what is net here? 700 plus 71, because it is both are adverse. 7,800 plus 700, 8,500. Then deduct this 2,000 favorable, 6,500, and then deduct 200 favorable, so you have 6,300 adverse. So 6,300 adverse, deduct 5,500 favorable, net answer is 800 adverse. So horizontally and vertically you have same value or same answer. Any question? Okay, now we will continue with the behavioral aspects of budgeting. Which of the following statements about imposed budget? Imposed budget is the one which is prepared by the senior management, and senior management expects that managers will achieve these given targets. It is also expected that senior management will set difficult targets for the management or for the managers. Imposed budgeting are likely to set realistic, not realistic, ideal. So this is incorrect. Imposed budget can be less effective, yes, can be less effective because there is no participation from the manager, because it is difficult for an individual to be motivated to achieve targets set by someone else. Imposed budgets are generally quicker to prepare and finalize than participative budgets, because these budgets are prepared by senior managers, and senior management is highly experienced. That's why they are not required too much time to prepare the budget. So this statement is correct. C is the right answer. Which of the following is not an advantage of top-down budgeting? Top-down budget means budget is prepared by the senior management. It is a less time consuming, it is an advantage. It reduces budgetary slack. Budgetary slack means if we will ask the managers or departmental managers to prepare budget for themselves, it is possible that they will set easy targets for themselves. So if top management or senior management will prepare the budget, they will reduce the chances of this budgetary slack. So this one is correct. This one is an advantage. It is more likely to motivate managers. No, it is less likely to motivate managers. Budget will be closer to the company's objectives. Yes, it is possible that because senior management is the one who determines target for the organization. In the context of the budget preparation, what does the term goal congruence mean? Goal congruence means everyone in the organization is contributing towards the achievement of organizational objectives. No one is focusing on their own personal goals or objectives. So the alignment of budget with objective using feed-forward control, not the feed-forward control, not talking about the future. Setting of budget which does not include budget biasness. Budget biasness or budgetary slack is one and the same meaning. It is not goal congruent. It is basically no goal congruent, or this behavior is also called dysfunctional behavior, which is opposite to goal congruent. Alignment of the corporate objectives with the personal objectives of a manager. Which of the following is a disadvantage of participation in standard setting? Morale and performance are suppressed. Staff may try to incorporate budget padding. Decision making will not improve. Budget requirements are not clearly communicated to staff. Disadvantage of participation. If managers are involved in the budgetary process, then what is the disadvantage? Morale is not suppressed. Morale will be high because they are the past. Staff may try to, yes, they will try to incorporate budget padding or budget biasness or budgetary slack. So this is the answer. It is a disadvantage of participative budgeting. Which of the following describes budgetary slack? As I told you that budgetary slack means to set easy targets for themselves. Easy targets means we are trying to reduce our actual revenue or targeted revenue, and we are trying to overestimate our cost. So the deliberate overestimation of expenditure or underestimation of revenue is called what? Budgetary slack. One of the purpose of a budget is to set targets to motivate managers and optimize their performance. Which of the following is likely to motivate managers? Participation of managers in the budgetary process will improve their motivation. Imposed budgeting will not improve their motivation. Budgetary slack is basically a disadvantage of participative budgeting. Easy budget targets is also a characteristic or disadvantage of participative budgetary process.